Yo, what is up guys, JrzSaiyan here, bringing you guys the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video. But this time guys, I will be talking about everything that went wrong and what needs to be fixed in Xenoverse 2, what we saw from the closed beta. Because of this, I first want to say is I absolutely loved the game. It was so damn amazing, so much better than Xenoverse 1, it really was. So with that being said, I'm making this video to bring out what needs to be fixed, so hopefully it's fixed and we can make the game even better. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video so we can spread this around the community, guys. And all these points I'm making is stuff that I saw. So remember, I only got to play for about a day and a half because the other half I was grinding, leveling up, doing the story mode, all that good stuff. I had to sleep at one point only for 2 hours, but you know what I mean. I didn't get to play the full experience, but this is what I got from 2 days of actually playing the game. Alright, so one of the things that was probably the most annoying thing, as we already know, is the glitching and the bugs, which was the invincibility ghost glitch. Pretty much your opponent would glitch out after some combo, after clashing, and they would beat the living crap out of you because you couldn't even touch them. They were frozen on your screen, but on their screen they were still going at you, and on their screen you were hitting something way on the other side of the map. So it was all like, what the heck, and they just beat the shit out of you and they got a free win. It was pretty much a free win. So that happened a lot, so that needs to get fixed, and for sure that's most likely just a beta bug, so that will get fixed. Alright, so they need to fix the combos, the Saiyan combos, or all the custom created character combos, because hit detection was great. Even when you had one bar connection, it was great hit detection. But it was literally the combos. The combos wouldn't connect. My bad, I'm stuttering. The whole combo wouldn't connect, and especially for Saiyans with all the little cinematic things, the combo wouldn't connect, and then you would be at a huge disadvantage at the end of the combo, at the end of the whole square combo, because of the fact that they can just hit you because you're in a little cinematic scene where you're going at him. So the combos need to get fixed. Another thing I need to point out is Majin transformations. My friend JrzSaiyan, shout out to JrzSaiyan, he's a Majin. He's a hell of a Majin player, and he's pretty damn OP in this game also. You'll see some of that in my gameplay this week. But Majin transformations are horrible. They are horrible. They lose all their badass moves to get quick sleep and maximum charge, which are pretty much useless moves in PvP, and it drains the stamina, and they lose stamina for teleporting. So it's really, really bad. So even Sim was like, dude, this transformation is so crap, I'm not even going to use it. That was funny. So another thing is Kaioken is the same thing with the stamina problem. So you pretty much don't regain stamina, you just keep losing stamina. So that needs to be a little fixed on Kaioken. Alright, so next I'm going to talk about the human transformation. Alright, so the human transformation, the power pole, right? We already know the Nimbus Cloud, the power pole. So it gets crazy super armor. And that back attack is insane, and you can't break it. Gets crazy super armor for a while where you can't break the power pole, and they're pretty much invincible, and they can hit you in the full 360 range. They're extremely fast, extremely OP. And also a lot of them would just block spin attack spam, and they would get no damage done to them, and anything you would try to do was pretty much they would beat the crap out of you. So how I would change this was at least take away the super armor. At least everything else I believe is perfect. They have crazy speed. Everything in a transformation for a human is great. Crazy speed, crazy range, all that good stuff. You really need to transform as well. I've seen the only things I've really seen beat the power pole. Now I didn't even get to face the power pole in the beta. I didn't allow people to transform. But from what I saw, was the only things I saw beat the power pole was a giant namekian and Super Saiyan 3 transformation for the custom created character. But even then, like, it was extremely hard. You had to hit the crap out of the power pole transformation. So I would at least take out the super armor, and the power pole was supposed to be that good or really good because it is a transformation. So I like that. But it pretty much made it unstoppable as soon as they got it. If you saw a lot of people using the Nimbus Cloud, it was super unstoppable. Alright, next thing I want to talk about, the Justice combination. So it does crazy damage, of course. I mean, it does some pretty damn crazy damage. But the thing is, you can't vanish out of it like you did in Xenoverse 1. and it's faster to activate than your actual punches, which is absolutely crazy. But the fact that you can't vanish out of it like in Xenoverse 1, you're pretty much screwed if you get hit by a just combination. So I didn't really like that. So that was pretty annoying because it did do some crazy damage. So you should at least be able to vanish when you have the stamina to snap vanish out of that. Okay, and this next thing is really annoying, and it caused a lot of people to lose because of this mistake. So the stamina break button was way too sensitive to activate. It kept accidentally using it. I kept accidentally using it, and it would screw me over so damn much. So pretty much if I try to dash at you and hit you, it would automatically stamina break. So I would be left in a huge disadvantage, huge vulnerable spot, and I would get my ass beat. So that was really annoying. So yeah, when you're trying to get your character and dash towards someone, you accidentally press stamina break and you get punished for it. So it happens less the longer you play, but I believe it should be a little less sensitive because it's a crucial move for one, and it leaves you in crucial vulnerability for another. Alright, let me just turn the page. I did write all this down because it was a good amount of stuff I wanted to talk about. Alright, so next thing I want to talk about is seeing stamina. I enjoy it, I do, but the fact that they can tell, I like the whole guessing game because it takes more skill. Now this is a whole different thing where you can see stamina and ki, because then you could tell what the character is going to do. I mean, what your opponent's going to do, you could tell as soon as they get that the two bars of stamina, they're going to snap vanish, so you just back attack, and you can already tell. So I like the guessing game. I would keep it as a guessing game, although this will probably stay as seeing the stamina, but that's something I would change. So next thing I want to talk about is some ultimates. It just did some crazy amount of base damage. When you had limitations on, they did insane damage. I cannot imagine if you have ki blast supers to 100, they'll probably take 2 bars of health. It's absolutely insane. For example, just combination was pretty damn OP. Turles ultimate was pretty damn OP, but he's a cast character. Let's see. Oh, the Big Bang Kamehameha times 100. Is that it? I believe Base Justin had talked about that in Sly Raccoon's video. If you guys haven't seen Sly Raccoon's video, make sure to check it out. It'll be linked down in the description below. He talks more in depth about this. A good 24-minute video if you guys want to listen to that. Hell of a good video. So yeah, there's some ultimates. What was it? The Kamehameha. Now, a lot of these ultimates take a lot of ki, and I like that they take a lot of ki, and if you use them and you miss, you're super vulnerable and you'll get punished real bad for it. For example, the Kaioken Kamehameha ultimate, it did crazy damage, but at the same time, if you messed up, I messed up a couple times on that, you would get punished severely. So I would bring down the damage for some ultimates just a good amount, just a little bit. But I like what they're doing with the ultimates. Alright, next thing. Turles' new Super Soul block mashing is worse than ever, because with his new Super Soul, every time you block mash, 2 bars of stamina would decrease from your opponent, and it was pretty damn OP. It was worse than before, and no one knows about this because no one really paid attention to it. So big shout out to Sly for letting me know about this, because I didn't even know about this. And I was using Turles. I wouldn't even bother trying to block most of the time because it's a lot harder with the timing. So I wouldn't even bother. So if I knew about that, I'd probably use it to my advantage against some people, because you always want to use things to your advantage if you're a competitive player. But I liked having fun, so I wouldn't even block most of the time. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's talk about giant Namekians. They're freaking ginormous, giant Namekians. And what happens is when you're in an endless, the maps, they shrink in size, so no matter where you are, you're getting smacked by the damn giant Namekian noodle arms. It was bad enough that the Namekians had noodle arms, but a damn giant Namekian noodle arm, it was like, oh my god. So that was a big thing. I didn't play a giant Namekian actually, so I didn't have hands-on experience on giant Namekians and how they were. So let me know down below if they were OP, and also guys, if you have any things that you would want to be, you want to mention that was OP or bugged or not good about the Xenoverse 2 beta, make sure to drop that down in the comment section below. Alright, so one thing I want to talk about is Saiyans. Saiyans need to stop being the damn worst stat rankings of all the custom created character races and supers. The series is about damn Saiyans. Base attack was doing no damage, and they're the strongest in base attack. I had 50 something base attack, and it didn't do anything great. It did pretty much the same thing that it did when it was in limitations, like, or it just didn't really make any crazy damage like I thought it would. So that was pretty bummed out, because, you know, Saiyans are, I don't know why they're the worst in the supers, when in the series they're pretty much the strongest in using, you know, strikes, base, and everything else. I guess they just want to really tone it down and let everyone be different races. So I get that, but the base attack didn't do anything. That's my problem. The base attack didn't do any damage, and I had it at 52 or something. So I need my base attack to do some damage. Now I know it was only the beta, so we'll see exactly how that fixes in the full game. Another thing about Saiyans, Saiyan Spirit wouldn't work. My friend Pico had it. Saiyan Spirit wouldn't work, so they need to fix it. Please fix it. Small maps, it wouldn't work in small maps at all. If you hit a wall, you would fall out of it, and the person using Saiyan Spirit would just be super vulnerable. And yeah, the second part of Saiyan Spirit wouldn't connect. Sir Pico tried that so many times on me, and I just fell out of it. So I just punished him at the end, and it was pretty damn funny. But that needs to work for the full game, because I am gonna have Saiyan Spirit. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about is the maps. Okay, they need to stop cutting the maps into little pieces to where you're fighting. Like Planet Namek, I want to be able to fight the whole map. All the bigger maps, I want to be able to fight the whole maps. They're cutting down the maps to like the size of the world tournament stage, and it's not really, you're not changing the elements, which I don't like. You need to change the elements, because bigger maps are bigger advantages and disadvantages than smaller maps. Of course, smaller maps are more fast, close range action, which should stick to the world tournament stage. I believe big maps should be different sizes. All maps should be different sizes, and that's the thing I believe in the most. Now guys, with that being said, those are all the points I have that I could think of right now written down. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Let me know down below what y'all thought about the beta. What you think was broken? What would you fix? What was glitched? Let me know here. Make sure to share the video around the community, guys. I love you guys so much. Hope you guys had an amazing blessed day, and the beta was so damn fun. Can't wait to keep playing, and can't wait to keep uploading about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I have so much video, so many content for you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing blessed day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.